Hi there and welcome to Films According to Chris Wyatt. Today we're taking a look at the film Ex Machina. Ex Machina is the latest film from screenwriter Alex Garland, the writer behind cult classic films like Dread and 28 Days Later, who with this film is also making his directorial debut. The movie is a sci-fi thriller centered around the topic of artificial intelligence. Random aside here, but has anyone else noticed that artificial intelligence has been a very popular topic for sci-fi films this year? Don't really have a problem with it or anything like that. Just kind of curious as to why. Anywho, the film primarily centers around three individuals. There is Caleb Smith, played by Domhnall Gleeson, a computer programmer working for a Google-like search engine, who wins the opportunity to spend 1 week working with the company's brilliant, though eccentric inventor and founder, Nathan Bateman, played by Oscar Isaac, on a top-secret project. The said project turns out to be an artificially intelligent humanoid robot named Ava, played by Alicia Vikander, in which Caleb must apply the Turing test on Ava to further understand her possible consciousness. Things, however, get weird when Nathan's erratic behavior becomes an issue and Ava herself begins reaching out to Caleb for help, with Caleb not knowing who to trust or what to do. So right up front, I thought this movie was awesome. As of right now, Ex Machina is my favorite film of 2015, and one of the most intriguing and fascinating science fiction films I've seen in a long time. Most of the film's success comes from Alex Garland's stellar script, who puts a unique spin on the robot with feelings storyline that mixes high-concept sci-fi and elements of a Hitchcock-inspired suspense thriller. It tackles themes of artificial intelligence, evolving technology, and a literal and figurative look at the intimate relationship between humans and machines.
Now the question is, how does she feel about you?
Do you think about me when we aren't together?
Did you give her sexuality as a diversion tactic?
This is your insecurity talking. This is not your intellect.
Did you know that I was brought here to test you?
Yeah, there are some times when this movie can be pretty weird. The film also works thanks to some incredibly well-written dialogue, solid pacing, memorable characters, a mystery that kept me guessing pretty much until the end, and some genuine edge-of-your-seat suspense. The cast members pretty much hit it out of the park as well. Domhnall Gleeson is solid as the intelligent, though somewhat naive, young Caleb, caught in a world he doesn't fully understand, and trapped in a conflict with no easy way out. Oscar Isaac is also spot on, nailing the part of the eccentric and possibly dangerous loose cannon tech genius.
After a long day of Turing tests, you gotta unwind.
What were you doing with Ava?
What?
You tore up her picture.
I'm gonna tear up the f***ing dance floor, dude. Check it out.
Everybody's busy. Can't wait for the night to begin. Isaac is a really strong actor who, between this film and two very underrated films that not many people saw, really doesn't get the attention he deserves. Though you might as well get to know both of these actors now, because they'll probably be household names after they visit a galaxy far, far away this Christmas. Though the standout is undoubtedly Alicia Vikander as Ava the android. Not only does she run through the whole gamut of emotions, but she finds the perfect balance of showing innocence while having a slightly sinister edge to her personality, ingeniously contributing the mysterious nature of one of the most fascinating characters to the big screen in a long time.
Do you think I might be switched off because I don't function as well as I'm supposed to?
Ava, I don't know the answer to your question. It's not up to me.
Why is it up to anyone? Do you have people who test you and might switch you off?
Expect to see more of her soon, because she is obviously one hell of a talent. And finally, the movie looks great as well. It has a somewhat minimalist style with some mostly bleak and sterile production design. I admit this isn't the most original look for a futuristic sci-fi thriller like this, but you can't argue with what works. Also can't argue with some nicely framed shots and some unique special effects, namely in the design of Ava. There are a few spots where the film's lowish budget does show in a few shots of dodgy CGI, but for the most part they're pretty solid, and the minimalist style suits the film just fine. So when it comes to movies about artificial intelligence, Ex Machina isn't quite as good as, say, Blade Runner, which is arguably the best of that kind of film, but it's nonetheless a very creative, suspenseful, weird, and slightly twisted film, and so far one of my favorite films of 2015. If that sums up your alley, check it out. I give Ex Machina 4.5 stars out of 5. Alright, thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know what you thought of Ex Machina by leaving me a comment below. And if you like what you saw and you want to see more, click subscribe and tune in every Monday for a new video. I've also got links to some of my previous videos right here, and links to my social media pages in the description box below. I'll see you next time.